Hi, my name is Gary and I'm in long-term recovery. I started off my journey in life as a drug addict, out there as a wild teenager, rebellious against everything that the system had put upon me and everything that I had brought into my life. I was a rebel without a cause. I started off in Long Lane's Boys Home in Middletown, Connecticut, and I graduated right up to MYI. After being released from MYI, I still had no purpose and direction in my life, no good peer support or guidance, and I graduated right on to State Penn. I ended up going through the correction center in Florida, graduated on to North Carolina, from there to Wisconsin, and then back to Florida. The majority of my charges have all been drug charges. I started off as a drug user. I always excelled in everything that I did, so nonetheless, when I started off using drugs, I then graduated to selling drugs, and then I moved up into a whole new ballpark of trafficking drugs. Through multiple incarcerations, I realized that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I believe that's an important part in anybody's recovery, is they first have to realize that what they're doing is wrong, and then in order to completely recover, an individual has to be sick and tired and want to reach out and utilize the help that's available. And I was ready to reach out after doing my last period of incarceration in the Florida Department of Corrections for trafficking in cocaine and trafficking in ecstasy. During those periods of incarceration, I was able to get in touch with my higher power, whom I call Jesus Christ. And I know that apart from him, I can't stay sober. I know that it's by his grace and his mercy every day that I stay sober, but he also, recovery is a dual process. He does his job and I do mine. Sobriety is a choice that I make every day when I get up. After my release from incarceration, after doing an 8-year sentence on August 1st, 2010, I then voluntarily submitted to some sober houses, Sober Solutions in East Hartford. I also began volunteering at this terrific place called CCAR in Willimantic with Diane Potvin and Kathleen Wyatt. Who are two great inspirational women that helped me on my path to recovery. I have since continued my education. I am currently pursuing my associate's degree in social services, and then perhaps continuing on to receive my bachelor's in social services as a way to give back. I did a lot of volunteer time when I was residing in the Willimantic as an opportunity to help others that are traveling down this path of recovery. Very important, I believe, on the path of recovery is to find a way to give back. We all have different talents and different abilities. I happen to be one to be able to influence people. So I like to use my influence to help others. Very resourceful. Whether it was to help them to get a job, whether it was to greet them with a smile, to welcome them into the CCAR out there, or whether it was just to congratulate them for a good job that they had done. That's what I was able to do. And so now that I am continuing on my path as long-term recovery, I just want to give special thanks to all those that helped me along the way. To God, my higher power, and to all the important people here at CCAR that helped me. And I continue to do the good work that I continue to do, and continue to keep myself available to those that are in recovery also. My name is Gary, and I am in long-term recovery.